So I'm going to be helping Mr. Joe perform, or I'm going to be assisting him with a bedpan. And to start off, I would come in, check the doctor's orders, make sure that he is able to do what I'm going to do, and ask him what kind of assistance he's going to be able to offer me. I would perform hand hygiene, put on my gloves, and then I would gather my supplies. So then I would ask him, I would flatten the bed out, and I would put a barrier in between him and the bed. So since he can help me on this one, I'm going to ask him to lift his hips and slide it under, make sure that it's all there. And then I'm going to ask him to raise his hips once more while I hold the bedpan. Slide it in bigger part first, thinner part next. Make sure he's sitting comfortable, that it's lined up. And then if indicated that he can do so, I will raise him up so he's in a more comfortable position. I will give him his call light and his toilet paper, and I will ask him to let me know when he's done, and I will stay close by, check in on him, and make sure that I answered the call light properly. So then I would leave him with some privacy, perform hand hygiene, take my gloves off, and then when he calls me back, I would come back in, perform hand hygiene, put my gloves back on, and then I would ask him how well he feels that he had performed his own pericare. If not, I would help assist him with that. So I would remove the toilet paper since we're done with it, and I would ask him to help me once again lift up and move the bedpan. And I would put this on a draped chair and cover it up with a towel for now. Then I would ask him to sit up again, remove the barrier, put that in dirty linens. Then I would lower the bed, put the side rails up, and then I would go empty and record what was in the bedpan and like the consistency, the color, and I would record that and rinse and dry and replace it back where it was. Then I would remove the bath blanket, put his blanket back on, get his call light, perform my closing protocols, and pretty much be done with him. I would allow him to perform hand hygiene just like I did, and then I would perform hand hygiene and remove my gloves as well. But if he was a patient that could not assist me in using the bedpan, I would instead take the bedpan, make sure that the other side rail is up, ask him to roll away from me, and then have him roll back over on the bedpan. And then I would also most likely have to help him perform pericare once again. And then when he was done, I'd have him roll back off again, making sure that I kept my hand on there so there's no spillage. And that is pretty much it for this one.